Welcome to the Boise State Esports Arena. Tonight you join us for two exciting Valorant matches. The first one is going to be in NACE Star League versus University of South Florida, and then we've got a Mountain West opener for Boise State, and you're not going to want to miss that one. That happens later on in the night at 8 p.m. But for now, I'm your host, Jacob Palmer. I'm joined by Greg Smith, calling all of the action. Greg, Boise State is going up against University of South Florida, and why don't you tell us just a little bit about where the Broncos have been in the past and why that makes this match so important?
Yeah, they were doing strong.
Chat your strats every round, stay off the copium, rip then flow, and then like Wyatt, go all in. It's going to be dropping back into Icebox. It was out of the competitive rotation for a bit in the fall semester, but now it's back in spring. And we have seen Boise State start to lock into some very familiar picks. Of course, you got to bring the Viper out. She's a must-pick on so many different stages. And we're seeing a hovering over the harbor, which is going to be taken.
Yeah, it's nice to have those walls available.
Broncos start a great comeback story and best the team that scored an unexpected win against their comrades on Monday. We're going to have to get down to the frozen, icy, frigid tundra to see how things turn out. Also, it kind of reminds me just the fact that it's been so warm lately.
A little bit of cursor distraction as some util goes down with the wall up. The attacking South Floridians are able to get in there and get a little bit of damage done. Prestige finds one, and Faked is going to get the reply there. Skelesis puts in 40% of the team before going down, and Master closes it out. But South Florida has one man remaining, and State going in for the defuse, but undergoes a little bit of that utility, pushing him off. Vulnerability is low. But that's all the effort they can put into it after a one last frag. South Florida has no mans left. There's plenty of clock time, no problem.
Flawless. And of course, you are expected with the Reyna. South Florida moving slowly. A lot of util being thrown out. Some mollies was in form of the snake bite.
Yeah, that
plant goes down. Huge pick by Skelesis. And the spike doesn't get planted. Someone else has to move in there, but that means Boise State can keep an eye on it. They find it and tie things up. And it looks like a pretty solid push through mid. Boise State has this KJ. He's going to get a sideline on a few. Can they land a headshot? No, they actually go under the tube onto Ward B, throwing out a wall. But the Hunter's Fury, they're lined up like lemmings, and Skelesis collects Boise State up.
He's at the plant noise, goes out. They have the chance to go running in. A shock dart to drop. A little bit of tap fire around. Prestige on close quarters around the corner. Get Joby down to low health. But Joby just keeps playing through it all.
All right.
Pop fly bullet. I want to see that one in replay. That was wild.
Oh, they have to shoot at waiting for him to peek around yellow as time is running out for the Broncos in a 2-1 clutch. Can he find it? He gets one. Can he get two? Trying to swing out and land the headshot. I don't know if he has enough time to defuse the spike, though. He does. He's got it. Man,
Skelesis.
What a clutch by Skelesis. That's for the highlight reel.
Florida from Boise State.
Oh, Rariana, look how far he's moving up. He has no fear whatsoever. Is trying to get some sort of pinch maneuver onto Joby, who can't back up. Or else he's going to go into the snake bite. They know where he is. It's basically a 3-on-1. Lands it. Prestige gets another one in mid. And that's a flawless from the...
Our left to just kick dust.
And you also look at the team composition. You see Faked has fallen out of the top fragging position. And if you're bringing out a Reyna, you did not want that situation whatsoever. Reyna's the most selfish hero. And boy, that's such a hit against Hayden. I'll have to talk about Reyna later. She might be down and out for the count. Anyone get detained in the killjoy? No, but Boise State now moves in, having to work through the Viper's pit. They managed to flush out too. Can they pick up the win in the last round for the first half? There's two left hanging back. Rariana down to only 33 health. They move up forward, and Rariana secures it with a quad. Boise State with a huge lead.
4-5 lead in players.
Nice lineup by Prestige throwing the swarm grenade just for the pure stall. Joby lands one, but Master are trying to even things up. Boise State still down one, but they know where the spike is. Someone tries to defuse, and that's a huge pick by Prestige. Line up on the claim.
Wow.
Spray transfer to take them all out, and Boise State takes round 3.
The other way up. No. Drops back down, and he might have it. This guy's Rariana with a little bit of a cross angle here, making sure he slips through. Nice by Prestige. Nice. Quick little alt fire from Skies, showing that the Classic is always going to be a quality gun.
I mean, this could be a very spectacular Thrifty if they're landed, even though The Dizzy goes out, just fires right through it, and Boise State pulls off the thrifty.
But when you have the time, oh, it's a hunt. Look at everybody go sprawling. Rariana might be the first one to make contact, but if he does it with his knife out, okay, good switch over to the Vandal, hanging behind Yellow. Not going to find it.
Oh, that's close. He
really
gets
finds it.
He gets
Wow.
it. It looks like they'll just be happy with picking up the ult orb for the KJ.
Oh.
Rariana lands a
Punish
headshot
it.
onto Hades. And this could another showdown in mid. Crocs isn't even looking,
Doesn't even see
and
it
it's a
coming.
one-tap, one kill. Skies is still on the hunt for more. We got another even looking,
Doesn't even see
and
it
it's a
coming.
one-tap, one kill. Skies is still on the hunt for more. We got another showdown happening back near Snowman.
Rariana just playing with his food here. Sky,
nice
Sky
pinch.
from above. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no.
In that case, yeah. As far as with South Florida attacking first. And so this is going to allow a little bit of a change. We might see, I'd say a good swap would be from the Reyna over to the Raze. Still a very strong offensive duelist, but has a lot of places where that paint shells can work out great in bind. If they want to get really cheeky, they might even bring something out like a Yoru. Oh, Skies, I think he's teasing us. Boise State has this habit where they're hovering over the ISO, trying to get us all excited, and then swaps off at the last moment. So
It feels like sometimes they're asking for permission.
yeah,
When they
see,
hover
the ISO and the Yoru, come on, this is such an obvious bait. Yep. You see, you get to know the players after a little while.
You do. I mean, and I don't want to call him predictable.
He's choosing the Cypher, which normally has his home more on defense, a little bit harder to use on offense. So I'm wondering how far Boise State can run up that scoreline in the first half. If University of South Florida is going into the half basically tied up, ooh, that's going to be tough to face that Cypher on defense.
Angle, we saw a lot of this angle last turn, maybe a little bit too much last week. Skies would love to see this streamline on his minimap of all the South Florida,
oh man, this
all
could be
the
huge.
Tampa players coming rolling around this corner.
Like
Might
this.
be right here. Bam.
Boom!
2, 3.
I told you were going to like
Ace
this!
Ace
Ace
it.
isn't with the judge!
Unfortunately, they're not going to get a lot of info just because everyone's kind of hanging out in the same area. Joby getting a good plant in, though it's under pressure. A little bit through the wall. Skies just being aggressive in nature. The Trailblazer doesn't find very much other than the bullets from Crocs. To find 2 more, David Gravy gets 1 and Crocs close, so he's going to back up back into his den. And now they're just not allowed back there. They
Especially,
know it.
remember, none of them had rifles, so you don't want to, especially on this sort of round, don't want to overextend yourself.
It's true.
And nice teleportation in. Skies is going to come in, but that's a long range fight. He doesn't want to get in with the other Raze. Prestige lands 2 with... And nice teleportation in. Skies is going to come in, but that's a long range fight. He doesn't want to get in with the other Raze. Prestige lands 2 with the Sheriff, and now South Florida's down to just 1. No rifles, no problem for the Broncos. They're looking for the final player, and they get it for Flawless, tying it up for South Florida, counting down for when they want to push through as a whole. Smokes go down. Wolf goes out. Here they go, going to throw out a nade as well to push Boise State back behind the smoke. Dizzy used by Boise State, and they just take them all out in one foul swoop. It's just the Cypher left.
They dumped
Playing that quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, now the Brim goes for it. He gets it to be able to bring the orbital strike online.
Yeah, 3 on 5. They just want to do some damage here. They're going to throw a little bit of util out, trying to make a coordinated push here, but Crocs takes Skelesis as he goes in alone, and Master walks in alone as well and goes down. That wall is just punishing. Prestige can't quite place.
It's not going to matter too much. Picks up a triple, might have a quad as Crocs rotates on over to Heaven, gets the view on him through the Jiggle Peak, lands it again. Can Skies pick up 2 aces in one game?
They're going to have to give it to him first.
Oh, yeah.
He's sending
and
Thrash
with the
in
Thrash
for it.
as well.
Disrespect.
Oh,
he deserved it. He deserved it.
Yeah. Oh, Skelesis with a great head tap to start things out. They're also going to get more information off of the Seekers. Rariana keeps the train going with a double. South Florida down, and oh man, not even looking. Everything's falling apart, and the border's in the smoke. One more elimination to win it all.
Damn.
They land it
There
with
it
the
is.
classic.
Nice.
That'll do it.
least they didn't try to get it with the knife, but that is the game for the night.
Yeah, it was looking a little bit hairy there near the turn of the half, but Boise State rallied back with a great win streak, 4 rounds to start off the half, and now no rest for the weary.